Hey guys, how's it going? I'm Bob from Black Arrow Gaming, and welcome back to another episode of Age of Wonders Planetfall. We've got, I'm on a little bit of a tight schedule today, so no face cam, and I'm hoping this might be a slightly shorter episode. We'll see how it goes. There's somewhere I gotta be tonight. But in the meantime, our heroes, or villains, as it were, will try to get some more damage dealt to my enemies here. I've got good stuff from you to go through. I wanted to start with comment from Chris Lighthawk. Just clarification of something I said in the last episode. Yes, indeed, central structures in cities can be sold at a later point in time. That would be like the central biofarm, which makes me kind of think that that I would. Well, I don't know that they can be sold. They can be dismantled. It doesn't indicate that you actually get any money for doing so. But that kind of makes me think biofarms are a pretty solid choice to start with, since growth is pretty much always good. Then you can always switch them for something else later as your city gets to a higher size. But yeah, that's good to know. Ronald, Chris suggested keeping Ronald in my colony down here until reinforcements arrive. That would be down in the desert where I'm fighting the Kirko. I'm gonna move him back into Sunatol here, and just hold the colony center until I can get some more Psyfish down there to help him out. I know I've got one on the way, and he's currently in the process of being modded. With respect to mods, Chris suggested that the Mantra of Illusion may be a good option for the Psyfish, because it can pair very nicely with the exploitative targeting systems bonus. I didn't actually think about that, or else I might have given it to this guy, but I gave him Mantra of Clarity, which really doesn't help him as much. But Mantra of Illusion would pair very well with this, because what Mantra of Illusion does, and I'll just go ahead and look it up here, it can apply hallucinating to a target. Has an 8 psi strength chance to apply hallucinating for 2 turns. I don't know for sure if that can trigger against machines, autonoms. I wasn't able to find anywhere that said that it wouldn't work on mechanical units, but like maybe they're just resistant to it. I don't know. It doesn't seem like a machine should be able to hallucinate. But anyway, that's what it says it does. But hallucinating as an ability, just go ahead and look this up on camera, is a debuff that makes the unit always considered flanked and has minus 30% accuracy. That pairs very nicely with exploitative targeting system. Oh crap, that's gonna pull up. There we go. Exploitative targeting system, which is the unit mod that makes units gain 20% accuracy and gain flanker, which increases their damage by 25% with flanking. Against a hallucinating unit, that's going to increase damage by 25% for every single shot. That's really, really good. And I probably should start pairing those two things together. I may be able to do that on my smaller Psyfish over here. Actually, I've got the one big Siren here. I've got some fighting I need to do, some stuff I need to kill with them before I mod anything, but I'll try to keep that in mind. It was also suggested to me by, I think this was also from Chris Lighthawk, I think. Yes, give Psyfish spawn flame focus as well. So I've got these guys here. I could throw focus flames on them, and that would be very helpful against the autonoms. Again, do that in a minute once I'm done killing a few more robots here that are kind of in the process of invading me. Space Flash said that the Frenzied ignore Overwatch at prime rank, which is good to know. I think that explains something that happened in a recent battle. I'm gonna actually look this up because I've never noticed this before. Kirko Frenzied. And then somewhere up here it should tell me all their promotion upgrades. I think, maybe? I'm not sure where that's listed. But anyway, they apparently get the ability to just ignore Overwatch at prime rank, which makes them particularly dangerous to players like Syndicate or Vanguard, especially Vanguard, I think. So that's something I want to keep in mind. Also, apparently you get a random bonus for killing enemy faction or like enemy faction player units. So like the autonoms that I'm at war with. Apparently I get a random bonus that occurs every 10 units killed and acts kind of like a quest reward, which sort of makes sense since you don't get the benefit of doing quests while you're at war with Autonom, obviously, or any of the other NPC factions. So I didn't know that, but that could explain a couple random bonuses I got in the last episode that I wasn't sure what I was getting them for. Sarah pointed out that although I already knew this, apparently, I just wanted to mention it on camera just for anybody who didn't know. Healing abilities like just general heal. Actually, Ronald might be a bad example, but let's look at one of my worker bees. So their regenerative pollination does not work passively in between strategic turns on the strategic map out here. However, I think Ronald may have one that does. I think it specifically... No, maybe it's not Ronald. I'm not sure. I think one of my units might actually have something that specifically says that it does. Maybe not. Maybe I'm thinking of something else. But regardless, basically what this means is that hero healing perks are far more useful. Things like Field Medic or whatever it's called in this game. I think Ronald might already have it, but anything that you can pick from here that heals units each turn is far more useful in this game than it was in Age of Wonders 3. And they were good in Age of Wonders 3, but a lot of times in Age of Wonders 3 I just pick healing because you could use it both actively and passively, and I would just run with that for a while. In this game it's a little bit different. So if you didn't know that, now you do. Patrick Mux said that it takes 1 turn to mod a unit on turn-based game and 2 on simultaneous, and that would explain why switching back and forth between this and my single player or my multiplayer games with some of my friends, why modding units takes different amount of time. Apparently on simultaneous, I guess they probably don't let you do that. Well, this is more or less what Patrick was saying, but he thinks they don't let you do that because you could like move a unit into position at the end of a turn, start the modding, and then the mod would finish on the beginning of the next turn, and then you could attack something. So it could be kind of exploited a bit on simultaneous, so they may spread it out or slow it down. I don't know for sure if that's the reasoning why, but that is what Patrick says is happening there. So for me, most of my units I should be able to just mod in 1 turn. And then finally from Athena Tenno, we said my flying Amazon hero seems to be falling into support role. Might be a good idea to get a Mirage for her. She also mentioned possibly a Sci-Tech staff. Let's see here. Why am I looking at this thing? I need to look at this person. So, Sci-Tech staff. That I'm not sure why the Sci-Tech staff was mentioned. I think she may have been talking about something else. But the Mirage is, I think, a great idea, especially for a hero leading a flying army. So I'm gonna go ahead. Oh man, I want to make sure I've got energy for this. Maybe at the end of the turn. Actually, no, I think that actually the Mirage... Whoop, no, hang on. Don't do anything there. I think the Mirage, because I can switch that out instantly, and I've got quite a bit of energy, so I think I'll go ahead and throw that on. But I might need money for mods though, so maybe not quite yet. But I'll try to keep that in mind moving forward, because I think that is a good idea. My Amazon hero is not really a damage dealer. Too fragile. I tend to do this a lot with air units, turn them into more of like air heroes, turn them into more of a support role, because they feel very fragile when they're up in the air like that. Kind of everything can gang up on them and shoot them pretty easily. Psyfish, also from Athena Tenno, said Psyfish should be a good counter for the Kirko. Also, get Keen Sight for Tenzin ASAP. I agree. I needed Overwatch first to really make Keen Sight worth getting, and I think I did just pick up Overwatch with him. But Keen Sight gives your heroes agile Overwatch, so that's probably one of the next things Tenzin's going to pick up. Okay, that is everything. Let's get to smashing some robots. I want to start with this little group next to this city. Also, I checked down here, and okay, you can hover over with tooltip. Negotiate for 135 influence. It's a very pricey city to get influence-wise. I'm hoping that I can get a little boost in influence from, I don't know, maybe killing these guys. I don't really have a way of taking care of some of these other quests that I've promised the growth I would help them with. At least not a very easy way of doing it, not with these friggin' auto-noms everywhere. So I'm gonna go ahead and just take this group out here, and we will see what happens. I'll go in with the flying unit and maybe one of those bees. Alright, so low risk battle. I'm gonna do this manual because these Autonom have been a bit of a pain in the butt. It almost killed Tenzin in the last episode. And now they're all network 2. Frick, with enhanced targeting. Dang, okay, that sucks. I hate those monitors, and they always stay in the back. The AI is actually decently smart with those things. They don't risk them, which you really shouldn't. You want to keep them alive. But see if hopefully I can get them to charge me. For starters, I think I want Tenzin to probably heal himself, or... No, I want this bee to go hang out near Tenzin. Actually, I guess it would be this bee. I'm kind of generally facing the enemy. Try to get everybody to run across the center bridge there, I think is the general plan. I'll move Tenzin up and set up Overwatch here. It's not much of an Overwatch, but it's an Overwatch. Get these guys up behind some good cover. And the Psyfish can just hang out. These guys aren't really that helpful here, but at least it's an extra unit to shoot at stuff. Alright, they are repositioning to guard against me, it seems. I don't want to risk Tenzin here. I want to be careful. First things first, I've got to get him some healing. So maybe I'll just actually kind of hang out for a turn or two. Set up your Overwatch. You can stay there and set up Overwatch. And I want you to just hang out with Tenzin, heal him up. And this thing can pretty much kind of do whatever it wants. This is the main star of the show as far as killing these guys goes, between him and Tenzin, but this thing's quite a bit more capable of defending itself, or just generally not dying. Alright, I think I have an idea for what I want to do with Tenzin. Okay, they're going to hold ground. They're going to wait for me to come to them, which is fine. We can oblige. Matter of fact, these guys can actually start the show now. Maybe even take out... I've got an idea. I need these guys to move forward one space. So what I'm going to do is move Tenzin here, move this guy here, target the grass, move them forward. Oh, they needed one more. Okay. These guys don't, though. Must just have longer range. Oh, they're gonna kill it pretty easily anyway. Okay.
Serves them right.
Okay, then I want you guys here. Probably on Overwatch. And behind cover. And Tenzin can move. The bees are throwing me off here. Tenzin can move. Like. Can he move there? That's an obstacle, provides cover. Alright, I'll just set him up here. And we'll see what they do. Also, I want the bees kind of hovering right above his head. Nobody else really needs healing yet, so... Play it safe with the hero, play it a little riskier with the Siren, because he should be fine. And I think everyone else is okay. Alright, let's see what they're gonna do. Frick, man. He's coming with all the crits. They might kill that bee. No, they didn't. Whew, that was close. That monitor just about got him. Well, at least now I can kill the monitor. Okay, well, Tenzin is fine, so that's good news. He can kill that, no trouble. The Siren thing... This is gonna kill the monitor, I think. Oh yeah, that guy's dead.
Enemy annihilated.
I want the bees to target... I want these bees to target that guy. That was just a 95% chance that grazed 3 times. Did I see that right? Please tell me I read that wrong. Whatever. Anyway. Okay, I need some healing on these guys, and actually on the bee as well. What I think I will do is heal the bee with this unit. The bee can kind of heal itself. I'm afraid of more stuff coming out and getting crits, so I might pull this guy back, because he's also on... No, it's these guys that are on fire. Crap. Okay. Well, Tenzin should be able to handle that thing.
Serves them right.
Takes care of that. I would like to kill that Sentinel because that's got some nasty mods on it. But I don't know if it's safe to try to get it with those guys. I could Cleansing Pulse to remove both the blinded and immolated debuffs. Which is probably what I'm gonna do. Who else has got negative effects on them? The bees do, the Healy bees. Okay. Here's how this is gonna work. You guys are gonna go there and hide just behind them. Cleansing Pulse both of you. Get rid of the fire. Also gets rid of blind, which should allow me to kill that. Okay.
Enemy down.
I just have to hope between those other two they can't kill something. I am going to try to make a distraction with these little Psyfish. Moving them close and maybe leaving them on guard, and hopefully they're dumb enough to try to kill these instead. Can actually do decent damage with them. I wonder if the bee... Oh no, the bee's out of movement. He can't do anything, and I already moved these guys back, which I think was a mistake. Yeah, they might kill one of those. I hope not. That would be a shame. I'm gonna kind of just leave everybody on defense, I think. That guy is also in danger. I think I'm gonna lose something here. Is there any other units besides these two? Nope. Is there any debuffs they can apply, baby? If they shoot at it? Not really. I guess there's the off chance that they crit. Nope. Alright, well, we'll just do as much damage as possible and see what happens. Did they kill something? That happened really fast. Nope, I don't think they killed anything. Fortunately, I guess their odds of actually killing something were just a bit too low. Alright, I already know what you need to do. That unit is so good versus the Autonom. Oh my gosh. Focus Flames is unbelievable. Okay, I've got plenty of units that can kill that, so let's focus on healing here for a bit. Clear the bee of all negative status effects, I guess. And I don't think this guy has any more healing he can do. Oh, I forgot to use Tenzin Exploitative Targeting System. Actually, don't think I have any more healing that can be done. And I'm definitely not giving that Sentinel a chance to... or Autonom a chance to kill anything.
The Syndicate rules
Actually
supreme.
harder than I expected, considering I was able to hold that city against an army twice that size without losing anything. It's just the crits. Like, you just can't really... It's hard to account for those. You can't even really see how much damage something would do via tooltips if it was to hypothetically crit you. Which kind of sucks. Alright, upgrade for this person. Biology expert, what is that? That's not really that useful for fighting Autonom. Already got Air Commander. Did I lose a bee? No, because I moved one forward. Okay. So, 7 skill points. I'm thinking shield modulator is kind of the obvious choice. That's almost always good. Visual acuity is... Oh, it's useless for a flying unit because flying units can't take cover. I'm just going to get shield modulator. You really can't go wrong with that. The rest of this stuff doesn't really matter much for a flying unit. Okay, so I know this thing can spawn hostile autonomes to come after me. That can spawn them. So I probably want to just clear some of these things. I think I'm going to go clear that. Yep, let's do it. Let's just get rid of this stuff. Let's go in with one of the floaty units this time. Low risk battle. Okay. Well, I know we got some healing we got to do, but fortunately the bee makes that pretty easy. As long as these guys don't charge me. Actually get some healing right off the bat. Everybody else is actually pretty much okay, it's just those two. Alright. I'm gonna bunch them up together and maybe try to punch through down here, where I can sort of be behind cover with them at a longer range. Seems like a good idea, at least on the surface, to me. It looks like they're gonna get aggressive. They're repositioning into a... trying to get a stronger position on me, I think. I am going to try to unload on this thing before it has a chance to use the really powerful laser burst. I think I should be able to kill that probably right now. So I've got this guy. I just need to make sure I can hit it, which I don't think I can. Not very reliably. I've only got to get 2 hits on that to kill it. Crap. Not good enough. Can you reach him from there, Tenzin? Can reach him from here. It's actually pretty good cover. Alright, finish that guy off. In the meantime, I'm worried about Tenzin, so let's move you over here and give him a smoke screen. Okay, we're just gonna hope that APC or that Imperial Buggy doesn't get a really lucky crit on something, because it probably will kill something if it does. The rest of these guys, I actually want the injured stuff to back up. Just get out of the way, take cover, defend, whatever you gotta do. In fact, turn around, because they may have mods that can stagger me and lower my guard, which would result in flank attacks, which we don't want. I guess this would have maybe been a safer option for finishing off. These guys have a lot of range. They really do. Alright, you two can go over there, also followed by this guy, I suppose, who's probably just going to try to support Tenzin from a safe-ish distance. And I think I'm okay with this. Sort of tempted to take a crack at that guy a couple times, but odds of getting a successful hit are a bit low, so I'm going to keep them on guard just to keep their defenses up. And I think that's okay for this turn. Okay, so he just grazed. I guess I wasn't so much worried about that single shot laser attack as him getting a crit on the one that triggers 3 times. Alright, this looks a bit more manageable now. For starters, I want to kill that. Getting to it seems like it's going to be a pain, though. Alright, Tenzin can easily destroy the monitor.
Good riddance.
So let's get rid of the network level there. I also may be able to actually destroy that thing, which is giving everything enhanced targeting, I think. Unless it was the other one. Maybe it's just other Autonom units. No, I must have killed the one that was giving everyone enhanced targeting. Unless I'm misreading all that. I'm gonna move you out here. Just pick on him for a bit. Oh, come on. So close. Alright, I think between these two, I want to get... I think I still want to get that Autonom out of the picture. Also, does anyone need healing kind of badly? Whoops, I did not mean to move them there. Me and flying units do not get along very well in this game. I'm always, like, kind of off as to where they're positioned. I think I just want to use the weakest attacker that I have available to kill that, which might be one of these bees back here. Actually, it is going to be one of these bees. I could move this guy here and then use this attack. Have a decent chance of at least grazing. Okay, that takes care of him. This one, I don't think I want to bother with corrosive spit or anything. I'm just going to let him hold ground and hopefully heal a bit. Alright, now between these guys and my Amazon hero, I'm hoping to be able to slow these guys down. Or maybe, depending on if they're stagger resistant, which they don't seem to be, I can probably just hit them with a missile. Oh, they have reactive shield. Oh, that's not going to stagger them. Interior Demolisher. That actually doesn't have high impact. That's interesting. Kind of thought that it did. These guys could stagger them, though. And push them back. Unless they miss, because they suck. I'm actually surprised it's the first time that's happened. I'm fighting in an Abyssal Tear. Well, how much damage can they actually do? Enough to make me want to stop them. Okay. I'm probably going to try to set them on fire anyway, so... That was a critical hit. Fortunately, it doesn't stop them from damaging my unit. Well, it did, actually. I wonder why that took away an action point. Because it didn't stagger them. I'm not really sure what just happened there. If you guys can't tell, I know a lot more about Age of Wonders 3 than I do about this game. Thinking Diversion Projector might be a good option, but I don't know that it's really necessary. Let's see what happens with trying to kill this guy. Maybe I can get a little lucky. Actually, I'm going to go for that one. That's more of a safe bet. Let's just get him out of the way. Then I don't think I have really anything to worry about. Should be fine. Alright. I'm good now. Would like to heal him, so why don't you go help with that? Why can the Psyfish not be affected? Biological or cyborg units? Psyfish are not biological. Crap. So Tenzin would have to attend to that guy. Which he can. Pretty crappy shots. Alright, can you at least get a good... Okay, you guys can get a good hit on it.
Eliminated.
Alright, Tenzin, I need you down here. Patch this guy up. And the rest of you can pretty much just gang up on this guy.
Our forces are victorious.
Alright, that's one less thing that can spawn autonoms and throw them at me. Got Imperial Dragonfly with aircraft gun and swarm missiles. Different ship option. Doesn't really matter that much though. I might sell that. That's a lot of energy. And it's just an aircraft gun and swarm missiles. I don't exactly know how good swarm missiles are, but I could use that energy because I need some good mods. I think I'm going to take that. Okay, another research boost from the Autonom Lore. That's what that is. Every 10 Autonom units killed, I get a research boost, which actually completed 2 different techs for me.
I see the faceless hunger, the
Forbidden
endless
Mantra.
empty
Psionic
appetite
attacks
that
have
can
8
never be satiated.
chance for
There is
being
nothing
detective like
left in this
catatonic.
visage.
That's a good one.
Inflict
I
wounds
like
upon
that
me
mod a
and
lot,
behold that
especially
it
on
is you
Malictors.
who bleeds. Break my arm,
This
and
dude
I
sounds
will break
really
your
upset about
mind.
something.
Darken
This unit has
and
damage
go,
from within 4 hexes, deal
lovers
8
of
damage back to the
pain.
attacker. That one's okay. It's a operation that can apply catatonic. Okay. So, switch over to new research. Sensor infiltration, preventative control. Cerebral control collars might be useful by around the time that I'm getting Malictors. So, maybe I'll pick that up. There's like late game mods in here that I really want. Especially that cerebral amplifier. So part of me wants to just start pushing towards that. And I don't think these would be bad to pick up, so... yeah, I'm probably just going to kind of go down this line unless there's something in particular you guys think I need to divert my attention towards and get. But I really want those cerebral control amplifiers.
You can't forge strong alliances and
Also, carrying on working towards better energy sectors, which is sorely needed. Hydro expertise, which is sorely needed. I want those hydro batteries ASAP, so I'm gonna just keep doing that. Alright, Ronald's group needs to reconvene, and I think just sit on this city until things are a little bit more under control around here. Where is my... there it is. Yep. Have to defend the colony center. They can take everything around it, but if they don't take the colony, it doesn't really matter. It will cut back on my energy reserves for a little while, but that's okay. Ronald's army's pretty beat up, though. This is honestly a little risky. I do have plenty of energy for operations if I need them, so at least that will hopefully help. I also think I may have scattered units around here. No, I think I've pulled them all together already. I would like to buy more Psyfish units, but I need all the influence I can get to buy this Kirko dwelling and incorporate some Kirko stuff into my empire, so... For now, fall back to the city, I suppose. Don't do that. You guys can move back here. They can just defend that colony again for another turn.
Operations primed.
Fabricate
and
Cass's
ready.
Belly ready to launch. I might want to get Internal Purge ready. Or maybe Energy Siphon, actually. But no, that's going to cost influence too, yeah. I think I'm just going to leave this for the moment. I don't feel like I need an Internal Purge right now. Well, I did just get that extra energy, though. I think it's probably a good idea to have one of those ready to go, at least.
Happiness event in
More
colony.
production in Inalix. That actually is a great time to do that, then. Especially since Inalix has the main sectors that I wanted it to have. Not all of them, but the big ones. My armies up here seem to be doing pretty good handling the auto-noms, so I'm actually going to send this soldier bee down to Ronald to replace the one that was lost, and may want to consider going ahead and modding him. Probably with regeneration spores. Add that on to get a little more healing, because Ronald's army could definitely use that. And I think my army's up here. I could put regeneration spores on the other bug, but I think one seems to be enough for now. I'd rather save my Cosmite and energy for other things. Like maybe giving Focus Flames to these other two guys, or possibly giving Mantra of Illusion. Actually, can I cancel? So I was putting Mantra of Illusion on this guy. Can I cancel this in progress? I don't think I can. Yeah, I would much rather put Mantra of Illusion on that guy. But I don't think I can cancel that, which kind of sucks. Guess I can unequip. Oh, you can. Okay. Good. Yeah, I want Mantra of Illusion instead. Also, is there anything else cool I could get? Focus Flames would be okay. Do the Kirko Hidden have some resistance to psionic abilities? I know they do psi damage. I don't think they have any inherent psi resistance. Well, those guys have psionic resistance. I don't know what from. I didn't think they did. Transcendence do not. It's just the mainline soldiers seem to have some. It must be one of their mods, I guess. Yeah. Mind barrier. Okay. You know, I noticed I didn't get any money or Cosmite back for canceling this guy's upgrade. I keep losing where the Psyfish is. Oh, maybe that's just because I didn't confirm it. I don't know. I'd pay for it anyway if I needed to. I'll probably give that Focus Flames and the Mantra of Illusion, I think. Just so I don't have to think about the psi resistance, because they at the very least have a mod, so I might run into more units down the road. That seems like a good use of my money. And that should still be done in one turn. Yep. Alright, so that thing is going to be really nice once it gets down to Ronald to help out. I'm going to change up their mods later, but for now, I'm good. Claudius attack Marauder Guard. Oh, they're clearing their own structures. Alright, what else have we got here? So they took that sector, I knew that. So they can deal with it. Elena insulted you. What kind of military infrastructure do I have here? I might want to drop the money to get advanced. Well, I can't anyway on this turn. But that's probably what I should be having the city work on. In fact, I'm going to change this. No, I do already have it producing as much as it possibly can. I've at least got improved, and I've got turrets in there. So I'd probably be okay in an attack. Especially since these guys also have regeneration spores, so I have some healing that I can spread out to different units that need it. just a little worried about Ronald down there by himself, so. Or almost
Empire
by
task
himself. It's
completed.
a fairly small army compared to what I think the Kirko can throw at me if they actually
Production
bundle up
ready.
together. Okay, that city's pretty much doing what I need it to do. This city can annex its first sector, which is probably going to be... I'm going to say that perfect parts factory. And they're also building standard military infrastructure. Yeah, I want that quarry, so let's do that. Can I not do that? It's owned by me. Why can't I annex that? It's just... Am I missing something here? Because if I click on this one, I can annex forward sector to Forsyth. But this is acting like I don't own this. Owned by you. Maybe I can do it from within the city? What's it called? Perfect Parts Factory? Sector analysis, fertile plains, locations. I don't understand why I can't... I have no idea why I can't annex this. That doesn't make any sense to me. I must be missing something painfully obvious. I'm sure you guys are going to let me know in the comments. But this is saying this is owned by me. It's showing the arrow like I can annex it. So I don't understand why it won't let me actually click on it. I can do it with any other sector, but I can't do it with the one that I want. You know what? I might not finish this turn anyway. Like I said, I have stuff going on tonight. So I'm going to actually save that decision until the end of the turn and do other things. And then you guys can let me know if I'm just missing something horribly obvious, because I would prefer to have that extra boost to production for this brand new city. It just won't let me annex it whenever I click on it. I'm right clicking, I'm left clicking. So I don't know. We'll figure it out later, I guess.
Incoming communication.
All right, stuff, people insulting me, whatever.
Incoming
Log in.
communication.
I just kind of try to stay neutral with some of these people
ready.
for now. Back to Lesnara, which is kind of like the food breadbasket of my empire, I guess. I still want to get that in it, but that seems like I'm a long way from being able to do that. What should this city be working on then? I'm gonna say doesn't really need high altitude wind farms. I could maybe just generate energy or food. I'm not really sure. Improved military infrastructure probably isn't a bad idea. I'll go ahead and pick that up. Now it's actually saying I'm at the end of my turn. Let's check and see what the status of these other things is. Claudius
Incoming
Proton sent a
communication.
message. Foster a positive relationship between us. Oh, yeah, you're the person who's... Yeah, that's great. We're already allies, so...
Production
cool.
ready.
Crap, I think Yellow just took another one of his cities. That's not good. Am I gonna have to intervene in this war over here? I've got too much going on between the Autonoms and the Kirko. Internal purge is ready. Alright. I think that's it. I think that's going to be it probably for this episode. I apologize. I know this one's a little shorter, but like I said, I got to get out of here before long. I probably would play a little bit longer, but I am having difficulty understanding why I can't incorporate this sector into my empire. Because, like, I own that. So, unless it's already being... No, it's not. It's not already being incorporated because Annex Forward Sector of PassNet. I'm going to stop talking about this because I'm sure if there's a way to do it, then you guys are probably just sitting there pounding your heads on the table. So let me know what the heck I'm doing wrong here or what I'm missing. And I suppose that I'll just end it here then. So thanks for watching, everybody. Like I said, apologies for the shorter episode. Got to be somewhere in about an hour, so I hope you guys still enjoyed what little bit I was able to put out this weekend. Hopefully we'll be able to get a normal size episode out next weekend. So thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate it, and I'll see you next time. Shout out to all my Patreon supporters, including Tier 3 supporters Blitz, Braden, Adam James, Jim Bro, Tarsak, and Tibian Army. Thanks so much, everybody.